Welcome to episode 12 on the No Star Sports Podcast. I'm Noah.
I'm Will.
I'm Andrew.
Today we got an exciting lineup today for today's Thursday episode. Will, why don't you kick us off? What are we starting with today?
Let's start with the NFL. Just do it real quick.
Kicking off in the NFL. Wow.
Good one.
Yeah, let's start in the NFL. A little Monday Night Football recap between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots.
I wanted to switch my pick, didn't I?
Yeah, well, we all did.
Yeah, well, that sucks. You can't. Yeah, come on.
That was a horrible game. The Giants suck. Pitchers are good. I watched maybe 5 minutes of it.
I felt bad for... Did you see the gunner hit?
Oh, it was Gunnar was loose.
He got rocked.
He got rocked.
Took the end off his helmet.
The Patriots had an entire compilation of hit sticks. They were just spamming hit sticks the entire game. Even if they missed them.
Yeah, it was really
They
mean.
were spamming the hit stick button all game. It was kind of cool to watch and also kind of felt bad.
Yeah, because they're beating up on this
They were
terrible
just
team.
out physicalitying. I just made up a word.
Yeah. Did you see Drake May? Beautiful throw.
Drake,
Right in the bucket.
Right in the bucket.
Drake May.
Drake
May. What a die. What a guy.
What a
oh,
guy.
man.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I was
Jackson Dart
not.
almost died. But, yeah. It was,
I wasn't really watching.
I watched it a little bit. It was just a little bit of a blowout. The score wasn't, The Giants tried. The
Giants
we were watching it. They tried at one point, and then
They just
they
gave up.
punted.
Yeah.
And then,
Just put Jameson.
Yeah, I honestly don't really understand punting with what was there?
they weren't.
It was 9 minutes left. You're down 15. You're punting.
Weren't they running it too?
You can't. Yeah, but you can't go for it on your own on the
The
24-yard
Their
line,
season's
dude.
over.
Dan Campbell would.
On the they're not the Lions.
But I'm saying their season's already over. It was like 4th and 2.
It was 4th and 10
Really?
on the 24-yard line on the
So-
opposite side of the field with 8 minutes left. You got to trust your defense, score a touchdown, get one more. It was
I'd go for it.
reasonable.
Yeah.
You don't go for it on 4th and 10 backed up on the 24-yard line.
I would because I'm a real man, but
Because you're a Madden player, not a real NFL coach. Let's go into Thursday night football game picks. Since the game's on Thursday, we're going to make our picks now, obviously, because today's
the game's on
Wednesday.
Thursday. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's who
We
versus
got
who?
Lions-Cowboys.
It's gonna be
Actually, a
fun
pretty
one.
good game.
Yeah.
At Cowboys or at
I
Lions?
think it's in Detroit. Let me take a quick gander, but
I think it's in
it is in Detroit.
It
Detroit.
is.
Voicemail.
I'm gonna go for the Lions. Go team.
Yeah, I think this is a fun one just because I feel like there's a lot of unknown, specifically with how these two teams play. Both these teams, they have potential to do really good, but then we've also seen some pretty bad stinker performances. The Cowboys only have 2 wins against teams over 500, so it's hard for me to pick them to beat the Lions, especially at home. But I'm gonna go with the Cowboys here. I like the Cowboys.
Ooh,
I actually do. I think the
think they-
I
Cowboys are
like
good.
it. They're streaking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're hot at the right time, and I think Dak in a dome, right in the indoor stadium. I think it works out for him. Not a dome, but
And that's why I'm picking the Lions,
Oh.
because the Lions
unbelievable.
play different football underneath that dome.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, when
Even
they
last
play in a
week.
dome,
When they lost to the Packers, they're in the dome.
Yeah.
gosh,
Andrew
But
Doug
the-
brings
but
it's
the-
called an anomaly.
But the Lions also always lose on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah,
I'm picking the Lions.
I'm picking the Lions as well. I don't.
That's why I think it's an interesting game. I feel like there's a
it's-
lot of back
it's-
and
I
forth.
could definitely see the Cowboys winning, but mean-
but then at the same time, I could totally see Lions blowing them out. So
yeah,
it's-
I like the Lions at home under the dome. Their offense might need a little spark against the Cowboys, especially Cowboys. They've been playing better. Defense has been playing a lot better, but it's going to be one of those games where Jahmyr Gibbs has another really good game, and he's the reason they win.
I'm just hoping we get a good primetime game.
I think we will.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a good one.
I think we will. Let's go to the other kind of football.
College football.
College football.
The college kind.
Rankings came out last night. A lot to talk about. First off, Will, how does it feel knowing that Notre Dame is not going to be in the playoff?
It's kind of expected. I'm not going to lie. I was happy to be there in the first place. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be upfront with you and be honest. I didn't expect us to get the nod a couple weeks ago, but we were over Alabama. Now, my issue is that if you're going to have us over Alabama for this many weeks, how are you going to put... I'm going to punch you in your throat.
Well, the issue is Notre Dame should never have been above Alabama.
But that doesn't matter if you're going to
I
put
know.
them there in the first place.
I
You
know.
can't just switch it up all of a sudden because then what's your criteria? Did you see what their criteria was? A gutsy 4th down call by Alabama was the reason that they got put ahead of Notre Dame.
Lots of gut.
I don't see Notre Dame doing that.
We played Stanford and beat them by like 40 points.
But you lacked a lot of gut in that win.
Exactly.
So,
It's
just
just
really,
like,
when I was watching it,
I don't know. It's all a joke.
when I
Like,
was watching, I just
definitely
didn't see a
not a
lot of
joke.
gut.
no.
You guys need to actually play teams with a pulse. And you lost your 2 biggest games.
Oh my gosh. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the joke is if I'm not saying we should be in. I'm saying it's a joke that you rank us in for weeks and then because of one thing, a gutsy fourth
gutsy
down
call.
call, that is what flipped it.
It's also
But
because
it's because they're in the SEC championship and they can need the SEC teams in
Alabama
there.
is the number 1 team in the SEC right now. The number 1 seed.
That's great.
The-
But you can't have them under a team for 3 or 4 weeks and then
2 weeks.
flip it
And winning
just
at Auburn
for
is-
nothing.
Winning at Auburn is a lot different than playing
Oh
at
my
Stanford.
gosh,
Auburn
dude.
stinks.
Not in the Iron Bowl right now.
Oh
Auburn
my
stinks.
goodness.
Actually, Auburn is a really good team. You not see they play like everyone in a 1-score game.
I don't think either of these. If Alabama loses to Georgia,
Oh, they're in. They're not gonna unless we get steamrolled.
if Alabama loses to Georgia, I don't think either of those teams should be in.
Doesn't matter if you think they should be in.
I think BYU should be in.
I disagree.
I don't care about the SEC. If you look at all the resumes, BYU has a very similar resume to Alabama. Alabama's
don't.
just playing.
No, they don't.
Listen,
No, they
Alabama's
don't.
just playing SEC schools. Yes, if you look, they
Let my
have
friend
the
speak.
same amount of wins against AP teams. They have the same amount of. It's
They
all
don't.
the same.
They don't.
They just play SEC teams.
So BYU has beaten Utah and exactly. Alabama has beaten. Oh, they're the best win in the country. They've beaten Vandy, who's a great team. They've beaten Tennessee, Missouri. They have 4 ranked wins in a row.
Who did Alabama lose to?
Oklahoma
And
and Notre Dame
And?
FSU in week 1.
FSU?
It's obviously they're showing that the week 1 games don't matter.
Okay. Who did BYU lose to?
They got steamrolled. And they're only
It wasn't a steamroll.
they
Who did BYU lose to?
Texas
That's my question.
Texas Tech
Where's Texas Tech?
below Georgia
Where is Texas Tech?
4th.
Exactly.
But BYU
BYU has 1 loss and
they've-
it's to a top 7 team.
and they have 1 good win. 1.
That's great, but they should be in the playoff.
No, they shouldn't. They don't play a hard schedule. They don't play a hard schedule.
Obviously, that's not the criteria.
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Is that the criteria?
Head to head, which right now they just have Notre Dame, BYU, and Miami, just so they don't have to talk about Miami being over Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame should be in the playoff. I do. I think they're playing the best football right now. I think they're a great team. I think they should be in.
It's all a joke. There's no clear.
But Miami beat them.
There's no clear criteria.
Miami beat them. Head to head. If they're going to honor the head to head, if you were to take Alabama and Oklahoma on neutral site, who are you taking?
Alabama or
Exactly.
Oklahoma on a neutral site.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, they beat them already.
But then, like, you look at the game with LSU, and they completely shit the bed and
You look
sucked.
at the game against Florida
FSU,
State.
yeah, I
They
was
played
gonna
like
say.
shit.
There's a difference between week
Anybody
1.
can play bad on any given
There's a
day.
difference between week 1 with half our team hurt, and then 4 days ago against a depleted, coachless LSU team.
That's how
At
Oklahoma
home.
plays. They always win games like that. I'm not acting like they blew you guys out. They beat you, 23-21? Like, it wasn't exactly.
Because we had 4 turnovers. We beat ourselves. This
just
won't be a
saying,
conversation
like,
after we beat Georgia.
There's too many conversations. That's the problem with this whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going
They're
to say.
just, you know what's going to happen? It's all propaganda so that you can expand it to 16 teams. And then there's going to be people complaining then, and then they'll expand it to 20.
Let's just do 32.
By the end of the
honestly.
day, it's going to be like March Madness.
Let's just
No,
let everyone in.
it won't be. It's going to stay 12.
No, it won't.
It's just
I guarantee you.
maybe the
Maybe
maximum
next
is-
year, as soon as next year, maybe 2 years from now, it'll be 16
The
teams.
max is going to be 16. The max. It's not going to go any higher than that.
We'll see.
Because there's no way they're going to justify having 3 and 4 lost teams in the playoff. That just won't make sense.
Well, they're already trying to justify it, so why wouldn't they now?
A Texas team with 3 top 10 wins, that's a little different than the 8 and 4 Arizona with 1 good win.
What if Bama loses? That's 3 losses.
You don't punish a team for losing the conference championship game. We saw it last year with SMU.
See all of these what ifs though. See like
There's
all
no-
of
there's
these
no what ifs.
problems.
You
I think
don't-
they should be punished, though.
You don't punish a team who's played 13 games instead of a team who's played 12 games.
You have to beat who's in front of you. I'm tired of all the. You don't punish a team if they lost. They lost.
For me, this
It's
is
a
why just
conference
college football.
championship.
This is
I
why college
don't-
football is just so hard for me because like, there's so many. Like you're all playing different teams, but they're all bad teams. Like BYU's playing terrible teams.
Yeah, people are playing.
Alabama, the majority of the schedule, terrible
That's
teams.
just not true.
Yes. Notre Dame, terrible team. Like
that is true.
Every single powerhouse that you see, like there's a reason they don't have more than 3 losses. It's because they're playing bad teams.
I don't know. I get it, the whole schedule thing, whatever, but I don't care. Like, a loss is a loss. You have to beat who's in front of you. You schedule the games. If you want that, then you win your games.
I don't disagree, but I'm
Texas
saying
is bitching right now because of
Ohio
that whole
State.
thing.
Don't lose to Florida.
Beat Ohio State.
Don't lose to Florida.
Exactly.
Don't
Like, if you
lose
want
to
to
Florida.
schedule these teams, win your games and don't complain about it. If you don't think you could beat them, then schedule Kennesaw State. Which we're already seeing. Didn't Alabama just change their schedule? Or who was it? Someone changed their schedule from... They were playing like a... South. Yeah, it was Bama. They played South Florida. They changed it to like Charlotte.
We played South Florida the past 2 years. Those are home and home.
Who was it? Was it... I could have sworn it was Bama.
FSU. I think they played...
No, it was like a top 10 team right now.
I don't...
Anyway, someone was playing like a good team, and they changed their schedule because they're following the Indiana format, where the next 4 years they're playing like Old Dominion and Kennesaw State and things like that.
It's college teams determine their own schedule.
Yeah. Do you have contracts over? It's kind of like high school. You know, in high school, how your preseason games, you have a contract with another team for like 2 years.
It is Alabama.
That's pretty much exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much what college does.
Oh, they mutually agree to move the game. That's different than just like canceling it. They moved it to a later date
because they're seeing what's going on with the committee right now. The committee can always change. They know that it's going to stay the same because that's how it is right now. It's not going to change that fast.
But I guarantee you, because in 2027 we play Ohio State.
They're going to get rid of it. I'm already hearing they're going to get rid of it.
We play Notre Dame. In 2029
I'm already hearing they're going to get rid of it because
they're not going to get rid of that game.
Like all these teams are seeing what's happening with the committee, and it doesn't give you any incentive to want to play good teams.
That's not true because it helps Ohio State if you win the game.
But then if you lose, you're screwed. Look what's happening right now with all these other teams.
With what? No, not Vandy, not Miami.
Yes, Miami.
They won their games. They won their games.
And they're not in.
Because they lost to 2 unranked teams.
It's this whole process over and over.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm listening to the same thing. Every time like we bring up a team, it's like, well, what about this? Well, what about this?
Exactly.
The only team only team that deserves to feel bad for themselves if they get left out is Miami. If Notre Dame and Miami are 11 or 10 and 11, if BYU loses this weekend, which I think they will, if Notre Dame is 10 and Miami's 11, and Notre Dame goes in over Miami, there's going to be a humongous fight. And someone's going to get fired.
Every year we say...
We should go back to the 14 playoff.
Every year we say the same thing, and then look what happened last year. Both of those teams in the national championship had bad losses last year, and they were in the national championship. Ohio State lost to an unranked Michigan in the last game of the year who was playing very bad football.
It gives teams more
I don't
leeway.
care if it was a rivalry game. It was a bad loss, and then they won the national championship. Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois and made the national championship. So it doesn't matter. If you're in, you're in. You have to beat the people who are in front of you. I don't care if it was a quality loss or any of that. If you, like, it's all stupid. It all goes in a circle.
Yeah, Alabama's 10-2.
And then what happens if they lose to Georgia? It's a conference championship game. It's a quality loss.
No. A conference championship game is completely different because they're
See what I'm saying, though? It goes back.
But you can't... Why would you move a team? They're playing for a conference championship.
I understand.
So if you...
But a loss is a loss.
You look at the 13th data point and say...
Look at how all these situations go with the conferences in general. A lot of the times, the people who get in, it's because of flukes. Duke is in the ACC championship. Are they a better team than Miami?
No.
Exactly.
The way that you get Louisville in.
That's what I'm saying. Because
in SMU.
That's what I'm saying. It's just another game. Like, yeah, it's great. It gets you that bid. But, like, there's so many other things that go into it. Like, a loss is a loss. If you have 3 losses, they're going to contemplate if they should be in or not. No matter if it was a conference championship or not.
You know what's somebody that's not going to do that? Moving Alabama above Notre Dame.
Well, because it's SEC. That's the other reason. Because it's the SEC. Let's go back to that. Because it's the SEC championship, that's why Alabama would make it in. But if it was any other championship besides Big Ten, because they're 1 and 2.
If BYU was number 9 or number 8 and they lost, they'd 100% be in. 1,000% be in.
No.
100%.
No, they wouldn't.
So why last year did SMU in the ACC losing to, what was it, 21st ranked Clemson?
Who else would you put in last year?
Alabama.
Of course.
Or Miami.
not Miami, because what championship was SMU playing for? See, all these weird factors. It's back to the circle.
But I'm saying
College football is just
they
a
didn't
nightmare.
they didn't punish an SMU team who lost to a pretty poor Clemson team last year.
But then that goes back to your point about see how it's like a whole circle. Like you don't say the championships matter, but then they do matter, but then they don't matter, but then they do matter.
You don't get punished for losing. That's what I'm saying.
It's a whole thing. It's
like
a whole
the loser
circle.
of Ohio State, Indiana, are they getting a bye?
You do get punished for losing though.
Is the winner is the loser of Ohio State, Indiana getting a bye?
They're 1
Are
and 2.
they getting a bye?
If Virginia, well, probably.
Exactly. Even if they're losing, even if
It's
they
a
lose,
1-2 matchup.
if Indiana loses and they get steamrolled, which could happen, will they
They're
get a
also
bye?
both undefeated teams.
They will.
Like,
If they get steamrolled,
They will get a bye.
if they get steamrolled,
They will get a bye
I don't know.
because it's a.
But
it's an added,
all goes
it's
back.
not. It's not a circle. It's an added game. You don't penalize a team for earning a spot in an added game. You're looking at all these other teams who have played 12 games, and you take a 13th game. Because if you look at it right now, and there's no conference championship game, the playoff is locked. Virginia's in because they're the number 1 seed in the ACC, and then highest ranked Group 5 team would be in. If you take away conference championship games, the playoff are locked.
so the conference championships do matter. The losses do matter.
No,
I don't understand. But you just said if it would be locked.
yeah.
So it's unlocked.
So
What
I don't understand. It's unlocked. So
that's what I'm saying.
It does matter.
It's all very
They've
complicated
made
for
it
no
clear
reason.
that you don't get punished for losing a conference championship game. They've made it clear.
But if that was clear, then it would be locked. It wouldn't even matter. They wouldn't even need to play the game.
I agree with you. The conference
So it
championship
does
game.
matter.
He's
I don't think you get what I'm
If
saying.
if the conference championship game,
They don't matter. Like they've taken effect out for the SEC, Big Ten, and SEC, Big Ten. They've taken out. It's just for a trophy now, because odds are both teams are in no matter what, unless Alabama loses by 20 plus, which is not going to happen. Just the games are slowly losing their value, which sucks. But it's just like I don't know.
all a joke. It's a joke.
I don't understand your reason to say don't play the teams out of conference because you get that
Because
win,
they're getting punished.
but you get that win. Look how high it boosts
Yeah,
you.
it's all an if. The entire system is all on ifs. That's the problem I have. Like if you
No,
lose
I
to
could-
someone,
I could see.
you should be punished for losing to someone.
I agree,
Like if you want to schedule teams, beat them.
and get punished for
That's
losing to
my
them.
point.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
No,
That's my point.
I agree with that. But then if you win, but people are just saying that they should never schedule these games again. If you win the game, you're not having that debate.
Well, I'm not saying they should do that. I'm saying that's the mindset that teams are going to have because that they're getting punished for playing good teams. That's the mindset they're going to have. They're not going to want to schedule those games if they lose because if they lose, it will backfire on them. So there's just there's too many problems with it right now.
There are a lot of problems, and I do agree with that. But I still really hope teams still schedule these games.
No, yeah,
'Cause
everybody
it makes
does.
it so much more fun.
Everybody does. Everybody hopes that, but they need to change for the better. They keep changing for the worse. They need to change for the better.
But I do disagree with the committee, but I don't know. I think it should be, I don't know. I just don't think, I just don't understand why
No matter who's in, it's gonna
it'd be a great
gonna
playoff
be
and
good.
everyone's going to love it. But people are saying that I get I'm an Alabama fan. People are like, oh, well, if they lose, they're out. I mean, just, I don't know. A team,
It brings up conversations.
because Alabama already beat Georgia.
Yeah.
And if Alabama can just go forfeit the game, and it wouldn't mean anything. But everyone's saying, "Oh, they lose, they're out." I mean, maybe if they're still behind Notre Dame, maybe.
Yeah.
I also don't know why they. I don't understand that decision to move
They did
Notre
it, though.
Dame.
it's a gutsy call. So
That is a gutsy call.
it's a gutsy call.
It's not a 4th and 2 gutsy call, but I mean, it just honestly, I hope both teams get left out.
You hope Bama gets left out?
No, Miami, Notre Dame.
Oh.
I hope Alabama wins and I hope BYU wins. So both teams get left out and there's just no debate, and that'd be pretty funny. Will, if Notre Dame is a 10th seed and Miami's ranked 11, and Notre Dame is above Miami,
Don't let Notre Dame get in the playoff. You don't want them in because they're going to beat people.
Oh, I don't disagree.
Why do you think the committee wants them in so bad?
Because they're a great
The committee
team.
wouldn't want them in if they weren't going to beat
They're
anybody.
a great team.
They know that if BYU gets in, they're not going to beat anybody. But Notre Dame would put a fight up against anybody in that playoff.
We should go back to the.
We know that from last year.
We should go
They're
back
basically the same team.
We should go back to the BCS, the computer system.
Look how that worked for the Mountain West.
San Diego State shouldn't have lost to
Yeah,
Hawaii.
no, I know. I
mean-
know. I'm saying like New Mexico should have got in, but
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just too much.
should we pick some games real quick for Friday? Conference championship games.
Sorry for
Let's
picking-
do it.
First, Kennesaw State versus Jacksonville State. I believe that is the.
That's actually it has implications somehow.
It doesn't. They're both teams working.
No, it does. It does.
Both teams.
It does. I'm telling you, it does.
What?
If a bunch of people lose, Kennesaw State's in the playoff.
How? Who?
UNLV loses, or if UNLV loses, if Duke loses, no. Virginia
wins.
loses. Sorry, Virginia loses. If James Madison loses, and I think it's North Texas.
That game doesn't matter. North Texas, Tulane.
It doesn't matter. I think it's those three. The first three I said.
It matters.
If all those three lose, Kennesaw State is like in somehow because it's the first five. It's the top five conference champions.
I know, but I would think that in that scenario,
No,
Duke would be.
see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
No, I'm saying I would personally assume that
but they're not. Kennesaw State is higher than Duke. Like,
both teams aren't ranked.
ranking
They're
wise.
both not ranked in the CFP.
I know, but they already said, like, they came out and said basically Kennesaw
did.
State.
They
They
did.
did. I read it.
Where?
I literally saw it on the internet.
It was KennesawState.com.
No, I mean I just doubt. I would assume that they would have.
It's not even worth debating about because it's not going to happen.
It's not
But
gonna
I'm
happen.
just saying.
It could happen. It could happen.
I'm just saying.
And
There
if
is
it-
like,
if
I'm not.
the-
Let me clarify. Like, I'm not saying it's like a super good chance. This is like a 0.5%
Yeah.
chance.
JMU isn't losing at home as a 24-point favorite.
Yeah.
you
But,
never know.
anyways, who are we picking?
Conference USA Championship, Kennesaw State, Jacksonville State. I mean, I haven't really watched either team much this year. I'm going to go with Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to look. Has anyone?
I have
anyone-
some notes on them.
I haven't really looked.
They
at.
played each other in the regular season, and Jacksonville State actually won 35-26. This is Kennesaw State's first conference championship because they just made that jump a couple years ago. This is Jacksonville State's second.
Jacksonville
They're going
State
for their second straight title.
has a lot of close wins. Probably should have read up on these guys before.
What do you think, Noah?
Kennesaw State left to Wake
This is,
Forest by
that's a
one.
hard one, actually. I'm going to go with Kennesaw State.
All right.
I think that there's just something that's telling me that Kennesaw State's going to win.
I'll be the anomaly. I'll pick
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville State.
Hey, I hope it'll be a good game. I'll be watching.
It'll be fun to watch.
I won't
you
be
know?
watching.
Hey, do
I'll
we
be
know
watching.
Jacksonville State's mascot?
I think it's a game.
It's the Gamecocks.
Isn't that South?
Are we on the guest
Carolina?
picker?
It's the Gamecocks.
We don't have a guest
Because it's not the Friday games.
Okay. Sunbelt Championship, Troy at James Madison. I assume we're all picking James Madison. There's no
So-
chance Troy wins.
Their basketball team's really good.
So, not that it matters or anything, but this is JMU's first time in this conference championship. This is Troy's third time, and Troy's 2-0.
Wow.
So, it's the fourth ever meeting between the two. JMU leads 2-1. Does Troy tie that up,
No.
or does JMU take the advantage? Troy's athletics in general have been on a generational run of upsetting people. So, you never know. What do we think? Let's start with you, Andrew.
JMU. I think JMU just steamrolls them.
Noah.
Give me Troy.
I like it. I wanted to do it, but I didn't actually want to. I was just hoping someone else would.
Honestly, I like the trends. I like the idea of, history repeats itself.
Because they beat STSU.
Or history doesn't repeat itself, it rhymes. So I'm going to take Troy.
I like it. Good job. Nux for that one.
I don't hate it. The biggest game of the day, North Texas at Tulane. Playoff game. Winner gets in.
Tulane leads 3-0 in the series all time.
Winner gets in and most likely goes to Oregon or Georgia to lose by 50. But that's not what we're talking about.
This one's tough.
I got North Texas. I mean, Tulane just isn't a good team. They're just not. I mean, they have their best win is
What's North Texas's best win?
Northwestern. North Texas has a great.
But what's their best win? They got absolutely stomped on by South Florida, and then
That was an anomaly.
ah,
They beat Navy. A good Navy team. They steamrolled Washington State by 49.
okay.
49.
I do remember that actually.
And they beat Western Michigan, who I believe is actually playing in the MAC championship game.
They are.
I got no Texas. I think Drew Mestemacher is just their offense is
I
insane.
know. I totally.
Their offense is
I like
filthy.
it. You wanna
And
go
yes,
next now?
they lost their coach, but they want to win this game for their coach who's leaving.
Both teams lost their
Both
coach.
teams lost their coach.
Yeah.
North Texas is going to win this game for their coach. And then Drew Mestemacher is going to go to some great team and take over.
Oklahoma State probably,
Probably. That would be pretty cool.
because that's where. Yeah.
Noah?
A lot of greenery involved here, but I think I'm gonna take North Texas too. I like North Texas here. I think we watched them in Habit. I really like their offense. Shout out Habit, by the way. And so I think I'm gonna take North Texas. I think their offense is really dynamic and good enough.
Okay.
Will? I mean, this game should 100% be at North Texas. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why
here's the
Tulane's
thing.
ranked higher.
I really want to take North Texas.
You don't want us to go for a sweep?
I don't love a sweep, especially when history is on Tulane's side.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned earlier, Tulane is 3-0 against North Texas all time.
Yeah.
Tulane, though, the issue here is that they've been in this conference championship game 4 years in a row. They've won it once.
Yeah.
Well, this is their fourth year, but
Yeah.
they won it once. Is this the year they change that? Do they even it up and
I
make
don't-
it 2-2?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
It's going to be a great
kinda
game, though.
tough.
It's going to be a great game. I'm excited to watch.
I'll go for the sweep. I don't love it, but my gut's telling me North Texas. We've said before. Got to go with your gut.
I'm excited to watch.
Going to North Texas. I think there's one more.
Mountain West Championship. 10-2 UNLV at 8-4 Boise State. I mean,
We should be there.
Boo! It should be New Mexico
Versus
SSU
SDSU.
rematch.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be.
Go ahead, Noah. You go first this time.
Let me look inside my crystal ball here. I think I'm gonna take UNLV just because I don't like Boise State that much.
Okay.
Will?
Yeah.
Is Boise State's quarterback back?
Well, yes, he is.
Oh, I'm taking Boise State. I don't care. They already beat them by 30 this year at home. They beat them by 25 already
Okay.
at home.
It's a rematch of last year.
It's hard to beat the same team twice. It's hard to beat the same team twice.
Put me back up.
Like, how is Boise State in the Mountain West Championship over SCSU when they got killed by them?
Yeah.
I just
Get my chair back up.
We have shrunk. The
Sorry.
studio has shrunk.
Sorry, Noah lowered my chair.
I just don't understand the computer metrics.
Yeah.
It should be
That's why we're joining the Pac-12.
Yeah. Is that really gonna matter?
Hey.
No, I'm just saying.
Yes, it's going to matter.
Why isn't
Pac-12 is better than the Mountain West.
Boise State also joining the Mountain West?
Everybody's joining the Mountain West besides UNLV.
Isn't Boise State also joining the Pac-12?
Boise State, it's Oregon State, Washington State, Boise State,
Hey,
Utah State.
we didn't mention on Monday. We didn't mention on Monday. We have co-Pac-12 championships. Clap it up for both Washington State and Oregon State. They both won the Pac-12 championship.
Wait,
They don't
actually?
just-
Really?
Yeah, because
They
they're
split 1 and 1.
The games.
Why?
This is
There's two teams.
Why didn't they play? Why did they play a playoff?
They
don't
They
need
played
one.
at home and home
Yeah.
in the same season.
Are you serious?
And they split. Yeah, pretty cool.
Anyways, my pick,
Unbelievable.
I'm going to go.
Give me the home team.
I got to go with Boise. Boise's just, they always find a way.
Yeah.
I think UNLV is finally going to start winning Mountain West championships next year when all the other good teams leave.
Who's
Because
even going to be in that thing next year?
Northern Illinois.
Utah State.
No, they're with us. I just looked because I was looking at the, what were we looking at?
Is the Pac-12 going to still be a Group of 5 conference? I assume so, right? It's not going to be Power 4.
I think it's still a group of 5 for now. I think eventually they might be able to sneak their way. They could with the right recruiting and everything, they could sneak their way past the ACC. 5.
I mean, the ACC just stinks.
Oh, that's who it is. UTEP. UNLV, Northern Illinois, UTEP, New Mexico, Wyoming, Nevada, Hawaii, San Jose State, Air Force.
The Miners?
That's the new Mountain West. The new Pac-12 is Boise, Colorado State, Texas Tech, Washington State, Fresno State.
Not Texas Tech.
Texas State, Washington State, Fresno State, San Diego State, Utah State, Oregon State. So it's the state conference.
That is horrific.
It's better than the Mountain West.
Texas.
Horrific.
Texas State.
Yeah, they get good recruiting because they're in Texas.
Texas State.
They get good recruiting because they're in Tech. They were just good like 2 years ago.
I don't think they were. Roll Tide. Roll Tide roll.
Oregon State just got their Alabama coach. So
Great hire. We're a great wide receiver coach.
Just saying, it's going to be good, especially for basketball, because they got the Zags.
I am excited for basketball.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of college, should we transition to college basketball?
I like it.
Quick little update.
Yeah, we still have the ACC SEC Men's Challenge going on right now.
Let's recap the games from yesterday.
Yeah,
what did they look like, Andrew?
On Tuesday, December 2nd, Duke beats Florida by a 1-point margin.
Great game.
Xavier Lee might be the biggest NIL heist of all time. That man
So
sucks.
true.
He is awful.
So true.
He is horrific. He's shooting January 10th out there.
Oh,
Wow.
He's 1 for 10.
yeah.
He shot 1 for 10.
I just want to say, though, if you want to teach your children, let's have a teaching moment real quick. For all
Stay
those
at
parents
Princeton.
out there. No, this is a different story. It's a good story, heartwarming story. About resilience, about not giving up, about doing what matters when it matters most.
Amen.
Look at Duke at the end of that game.
Amen.
What was his name? He was 0 for 7 from 3. Game on the line. Hits a clutch 3
Amen.
to take the lead.
Isaiah Evans.
Yes, he was 0 for 7 from 3. Probably confidence out of this world, but no. He said, I'm going to take the shot. Drained it. I was watching it live. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is insane.
Yeah.
And then they got an amazing defensive stop to end that game, just completely locking down Condon. I mean,
Thomas Hawk played 39 minutes. That's crazy.
it was an insane game.
Played
But-
the whole game.
Yeah, Duke pulled through.
Yeah.
Avoided the upset.
And also amazing game. Virginia Tech, South Carolina went to overtime. That was a crazy game. Syracuse upsets Tennessee. I saw both teams play when I was in Vegas.
Syracuse is solid.
I also saw Carmelo Anthony. That was pretty cool. But the Nepo baby is awful. Kai Anthony,
He's not awful.
he is
not awful.
he is so
He came off the bench.
He doesn't start. He's just,
I know.
When I saw him, he shot 2 for 12.
Really?
He's
He had one good game in that tournament.
No, he didn't. He is so inconsistent.
I mean, he scores.
He scores.
He's a scorer.
He scores 6.
He's going to be in the NBA.
because he's going to get the Bronny shoot. We have another.
He's better than Bronny.
No, he's not.
He will be better than Bronny.
Bronny is a. I'm tired of this Bronny hate. Bronny is a great defender.
I know he's a great defender, but he's
Everyone
not.
hates on him. Everyone thinks he's awful.
No, I never said Bronny was bad. I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm
I'll say it.
I'm not talking about you guys.
I think Carmelo's going to, or Carmelo's son is going to be better than Bronny.
I disagree. We
like-
also
I
had
like his son.
UNC over Kentucky.
Kentucky shoots 8% from 3. Look out! Look out! Oh my god! Goodness.
I mean, I went no. I was
The entire first row just
I was the Denzel Aberdeen, their Kentucky's star guard. I was the manager of the high school basketball team when they won the state championship at Dr. Phillips High School.
Really?
2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, and he has been awful this year.
Goodness gracious. 1 for 13.
And they paid him $2 million.
Yikes.
Yeah. Miami gets another great win against another power team. Last week they beat Georgetown. This week they just beat Ole Miss on the road. They look pretty good. Now, one of my closest friends, Dante Allen, he broke his hand. He's been out for a few games. But their freshman guard, Shelton Henderson, has really been stepping up recently.
Did we talk about Michigan State? Absolute domination.
Michigan State just cooked Iowa
Yes.
into infinity. It just wasn't even close.
Cohen Carr's a dog. He's a dog. You don't like it? What was the side for?
No.
I love
the
them.
side was just like they're so good.
Oh yeah, no at
This
home
was without Cam Ward.
they might not lose a game at home.
Cam Ward wasn't playing either.
Yeah, they just shut them down on offense.
They might lose. I mean, they play Michigan.
I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. But is it at home?
It doesn't matter. It's
Oh yeah, they play twice. Yeah,
yeah. USC also beats Oregon.
Oregon's kind of underwhelming.
Yeah, Oregon is
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, SDSU beat them. Okay.
That's not what I'm saying. Okay,
not
really.
Oregon's still a good team, but compared to what they're gonna be up against, they're not playing great basketball.
And UConn beats Kansas.
Yeah, after they were all yelling at Dan Hurley.
Yeah.
Is he still coaching?
Yes.
At UConn? Wow.
Bryson Tiller had an awful game for Kansas.
Sorry, what?
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller's on Kansas.
Right.
The music artist?
Bryson Tiller plays for Kansas. Bryson
I love college. Did you see the guy who just committed to Georgia whose name is, what's his name? Booby? His name is like Booby something, but
Booby Feast.
Yes, Booby Feast.
Booby Feast.
That's
He's,
Booby
insane.
Feast.
That is
I've
insane.
watched him. He's nasty.
Yeah, he's so good.
That's his nickname, right?
No.
Yeah, that's his
Okay.
nickname.
I think so.
No,
but
it's his real name
it's
is
his
like
real name.
super normal.
His real name is
Forgot.
Dick Feast.
There's,
Richard Feast.
There's the Eastern Illinois tight end who just transferred. I'm not going to say his name. Noah.
No, that's East Michigan, yeah.
Eastern Michigan. He just
Noah
transferred.
I know.
Kanye West song. Who's in Paris?
There's a lot of great names in college.
Yeah. Solo Ball played well. I don't know. Noah has solo balls.
What?
UConn. There's a guy named Solo Ball.
Nice.
Tonight, Wednesday.
Does it hurt?
I'll go ask him. Wednesday, December 3rd, we got Louisville at Arkansas.
Good one.
Who you guys think's going to win?
Louisville.
Louisville? I agree. Louisville could be the best team in the country right now.
Yeah.
They're filthy. Clemson, we don't have class today, so I get to go watch that game. Clap it up for Miss Charles.
Yep.
Class.
Thank you, Miss Charles.
Thanks, Miss Charles.
Thank you,
We
Miss
all get to
Charles.
watch Clemson, Alabama.
I got Bama.
I got Bama too. Bama by a lot.
Clemson always loses to the good teams in basketball.
NC State at Auburn. That's a good game. I think Auburn wins. And the biggest game of the day.
Auburn.
SDSU versus Utah Valley.
No.
Careful, they got a lot of shooters on that team.
Oh, wow.
I was going to say that. 8-0 SMU at 8-0 Vandy.
Ooh.
Who gets their first loss tonight?
This is tough. This is really tough. What do you think?
Vandy coming off the Maui championship. SMU has a good win. They won on the road at Mississippi State the other day. In overtime, Mississippi State's not a bad team. Vandy's best win. They beat St. Mary's by 25.
Yeah.
The game's at Vandy. Vandy also beat UCF earlier this year. Who do you guys got? Who gets their first loss tonight?
Go ahead.
I feel like me and Vandy are forming like a one-sided beef right now, so I'm going to take SMU. I like SMU here. I think Vandy sucks.
I'm going to go ahead and strongly disagree.
Of course you will.
And I'm going to take Vandy
I'm gonna take
because
Vandy too. Vandy's a good
I
team.
think Vandy has the potential to be a top 10 team this year.
That
And you
would
heard
be-
it here first.
I would love that.
I think
That would be
SMU.
amazing. I
SMU.
think
mean,
they're
Duke
just
Miles is really good.
they're playing amazing. St. Mary's is not a bad team.
St.
St. Mary's is going to
gonna-
be ranked at the end of the year. Mark my words.
and they're going to be a 5 or 6 seed in the tournament.
100%. And they just destroyed them. So I like Vandy a lot. And I think if they can make some noise in the SEC.
their leading scorer is named Boopy.
What?
SMU's leading scorer is named Boopy.
You have how many Boopy?
His name is Boopy.
Anyways, I'm taking Vandy.
Do you have
Do you think when they do the high five line, they go,
do you have a problem with Boopy Miller?
no, I just think he's got a funny name. And that honestly gives me more confidence in SMU.
What do you think?
Honestly.
I got Vandy. I mean, I'd love to see Vandy succeed. I mean, stupid. Oh, also, Virginia plays Texas. That's a big game.
What about Cal
UCLA
Baptist
plays
BYU?
Washington.
Cal Baptist is 7-1.
The band says going to drop 1,000 on them.
His name is Mick Glockton. Mick.
He's got a strap. Their only
who's
loss
this
is to
tonight?
Colorado by 8.
Colorado stinks.
Cal Baptist.
And he's from Cumming, Georgia.
And SDSU hosts Utah Valley tonight.
Lagoon.
Magoon Groth, Morales Bird. Is the game on TV?
No, but I'll be announcing it. Whoa.
Yeah, Noah's announcing it.
Hey now,
Tune
KCR
in.
Radio.
Clap it up for Noah.
KCR Radio. Watch the highlights afterwards.
Clapping for yourself.
I'm clapping for myself. Yeah.
Narcissist.
Of course I'm clapping for myself too.
I'm just
You
kidding.
think if I go to the game in the second half, they'll let me in for free?
I can get you in. I'm kidding. No.
I don't care.
There's free student tickets.
Yeah, it's probably too late now.
Probably not, honestly. It's Utah Valley. But it'll be a fun one. I think
Rest in peace.
SSU wins by 65? Maybe.
67?
60, yeah.
Let's transition to Major League Baseball news. A lot of trade rumors.
I don't know if we
a lot
talked
of
about
signings.
If we talked about the Blue Jays and Dylan Cease.
I don't believe
did
we
not
did.
talk
No.
about
And
it.
they
So-
also signed Cody Ponce.
Dude, clap it up for Cody Ponce.
Yeah, wow. What a.
This is a very happy
Let's just
episode.
go with back-to-back overpays by the Blue Jays.
No. This is a great story.
It's a great story, but
I know you guys don't watch KBO. I watch Korean baseball when I bet on it. It's actually fun to watch. And
You
Cody
should call the hotline.
Cody Ponce. No, it's actually fun to watch because now that I'm on the West Coast, I can actually watch the games. And Cody Ponce, I think he was like 27-1 with like a 1.68 ERA, and he's just filthy.
27-1.
He was something insane.
17.
17-1.
I was like, how did he start 28 games and get a
28.
decision?
Wait, 17-1.
17-1.
17. Like,
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I know it's the KBO, but like,
What's
let's
even
go-
crazier? He was coming with some,
252 strikeouts over 180 innings.
It's
and he,
insane.
he did that all after his plumber job that he was working while he was in Korea. Isn't that crazy?
No,
Yeah,
but
I
he's a really good pitcher.
Yeah, but
I'm
then
excited
look at
to-
what he did in the MLB. His last
Yeah,
stint in
but
the
there's a-
MLB, he had a 5.86 ERA or something. It just seems a little bit of a too much of a
I agree.
too much of a risk.
I think it was-
$30 million.
I think it was an overpay. I think if it was like 15,
I mean, look
20,
what happened with Eric Fetty.
Huh. Tell me about Eric Fetty.
He hasn't been bad. When he got moved to the bullpen, he was good. No, as a starter, he was bad.
He was bad.
Horrendous.
Then he got moved to the
He was, like,
bullpen.
the worst starter in
He
the
got moved to
MLB.
the bullpen. He's
Yeah, but you don't
Solid.
pay. They didn't pay him that much money to be a bullpen pitcher.
Yeah.
Like they paid him a lot of money. So,
Sonny Gray.
Wait, what about Dylan Cease?
oh yeah, Dylan
Oh,
Cease.
horrific overpay.
No.
That dude sucks. Dude
I
sucks.
like Dylan Cease.
Dude,
I still have his
Because
bobble. I still have his
that's when
bobble.
you're,
right?
that's
Me
when
too.
you're looking at ERA, which I like ERA.
I
and
watch the games.
I do like. I know.
Dylan Cease sucks.
But the big number that it looks like GMs care about right now is K per 9 and FIP and WHIP and WAR and things like that. And they don't really care at the ERA numbers. And so they looked at that K per 9 and they were like, we want that guy on our team.
I mean, I
Fair,
don't
fair.
really care about ERA either. That's more of a team stat than just a pitcher stat. But I mean, watching Dylan Cease every single start, he'll give you 5 innings with 4 runs, and yeah, sure, he'll strike out 10 people, but he'll get blown up. He'll walk a bunch of people. He'll get a bunch of base runners. Nothing is ever good with that guy.
Yeah.
And you're paying him what, $30 million a year? That's insane.
Yeah.
That is such, and they deferred $64 million. And by the way, you guys say, "Oh, Dodgers ruined baseball by deferring contracts." Are the Blue Jays ruining baseball by deferring this contract?
Well, the Blue Jays are following what
I
the
know.
Dodgers did.
Yeah,
I know.
If the Dodgers did ruin baseball, they would be part of it.
I think it's
I didn't think they ruined baseball. Though.
it's a big overpay.
I think on the opposite
No,
side,
yeah,
though,
the Dodgers. It's not the Dodgers' fault.
if you can develop Dylan Cease, I feel like it's,
I'm
Three
just
teams have
saying, like
tried.
the
you can pull the
reason
talent out of him.
the reason they paid him that much money is because that's what GMs are looking at right now. The Mets just paid Devin Williams, and he's
Awful.
similar numbers. Like when you look at that, like his
Yeah.
ERA sucks, but his Ks per 9 is good. Then his FIP is like better. FIP basically shows like what happens if it's
If.
like right. Well,
If.
yeah, I'm saying that's what GMs are looking at.
Hypotheticals.
It's saying like
The SEC is now a whopping 1,055,000 in zero in hypothetical games.
but yeah, Helsley to the Orioles.
Hello.
I mean,
Random.
the big question is the Orioles. How are you going to get a lead to that guy with no pitching?
And then he'll blow it out.
Yeah, then they'll
Exactly.
blow that lead.
Oh, this is literally just now. Rays signed Cedric Mullins to a 1-year deal.
Yellow.
Wow, Rays
Clap it
making
up.
moves.
I'm not clapping.
No, clap it up because
Clap
the
it up for
Rays,
the Rays.
signed
The
somebody.
Rays signed someone.
That's a big step.
And they're in the
forward.
mix for Ketel Marte.
Oh,
Interesting.
aren't all other 29 teams in the mix for him too?
No, there's like 4 teams.
Cardinals are out.
The Giants apparently are going to trade for everyone, according to Jeff Passan.
Yeah, tell me about the Kyle Schwarber stuff, Will, please.
Yeah, so it appears that the Giants are heading towards a trade. And I'm not saying that because I'm being, like, I actually don't love the idea, but whatever. I'm actually going off of the billions, all the freaking stuff that I read because I'm a Giants fan and I want
Is Tubbs getting traded?
No. So,
Man.
but this is what I think is going to happen. There's a lot of rumors right now. The Giants were in on Imai, then they weren't because they had the money or whatever. They basically said we don't want to spend that much money on starting pitching. And I was like, that's weird because we kind of have the money to do that. That doesn't really need to be a problem. Now it's coming out that we're in on Schwarber. So obviously money's not the problem because they're really aggressively pursuing Kyle Schwarber right now. So Giants fans are going on Twitter, obviously pissed off, what the hell's going on? Our head beat reporter comes out. One of our head, we have two. They're she comes out and she says they're probably going to trade for someone. Now, why would they go for Kyle Schwarber if they have Rafael Devers and Bryce Eldridge, who both play first base and one of them has to DH? That means Eldridge is probably getting traded for a plus arm.
Trade Tubbs.
No. Why would we trade Rafael Devers? We just extended him.
I don't know.
Eldridge is young. You could get
More for
whatever
him.
you want for him.
Probably get more for him.
You could get anything you want for him. Right now, it looks like the head is probably Joe Ryan, which I would love. He's from San Francisco.
He's good.
Would fit our rotation perfectly with him and Robbie Ray and Logan Webb. That is...
Robbie Ray.
That's lethal.
Robbie Ray is amazing.
I'm just saying. His pants.
I know. And he grunts after every pitch. Me and my dad will watch the game. I'll be in the other room. Every single pitch.
He's funny.
But yeah, if he
he's
had
good.
those three, I also saw the Brewers are putting Peralta. I would rather have Joe Ryan than Peralta. The
Everyone's getting
big
traded.
one, which is 10%, 15%. Hunter Green, if the Reds are deciding, that would be electric. So it looks like
Everyone's getting traded. No one's
you
safe.
could get
Please trade Tatis.
whoever you want for Bryce Eldridge. I'm not just saying just Bryce Eldridge. If you package a deal with Bryce Eldridge in it, you could get
How about
anybody.
Yeah.
How about Bryce Eldridge for Wandy Peralta and Tatis? Who says no?
We need a starter.
The Giants say no.
Kyle Hart.
Well, if you guys did that, I'm just being honest with you. If you said Bryce Eldridge for Fernando Tatis and a bullpen pitcher, we would probably do that. Because why
Tatis
would we not
sucks.
take Tatis?
Because he's awful. He's a cancer.
Look
in the
at our
locker room.
lineup. We'd have
That'd be crazy with
Tatis.
Tatis.
We'd have Tatis, Devers, Chapman.
You have Jung Ho Lee.
That would be. He's good. He's actually not bad. You just can't play defense. But yeah,
You
that's
have,
the Giants.
you have
situation
Elliot
right now.
Ramos, the
But
best
the
defender
Giants
in
aren't
the
the
league.
only ones. There's a bunch of other teams in the mix. The Mariners are looking to trade. They seem to be in every talk. The Phillies are in every talk. Oh no, the two that are in everything. We just talked about one, the Giants. The other one, the Red Sox.
Where's Pete Alonso going?
Supposedly them.
Yeah.
That one just going to go to Boston. and
Everybody's either going to Boston or San Francisco.
and
Those
just
are the
lose
only
every
two
year.
teams that I've heard anything
they're
about.
all going to the,
extensively.
the
Or
number,
the
number.
Mets.
They're all going to number two places.
Mets, Red Sox, Giants are the only teams I've heard a bunch about. Everyone else is kind of they're in the mix, but they're not really. And then the Mariners are kind of in there, but not really. The Blue Jays have already made their moves. I mean, they're going to make more. They'll probably get Tucker or Bo. It said
leaving.
it's going to be one or the other, probably.
Bo's leaving. I think Bo Bichette's leaving.
But yeah, everything has been basically Mets, Giants, Red Sox. Those are the three teams that everybody's kind of looking at right now when it comes to the winter meetings. Those are the teams you should probably keep an eye on because they're the ones who are probably going to make moves first, if not first, probably the biggest moves. So
Padres
that's
do
all I really have
something.
to say. What do you think? What do you think going in the winter meetings? Who do you think is a team to look out for? How about that?
I think all those teams I agree with. I think the Mets probably the most because they have the paycheck, they have the money to swing it.
Steve Cohen.
But I think the Red Sox are always so sneaky. I think also Pete Alonso, like you said, perfect fit as far as I'm concerned, especially. But I think the Red Sox and the Mets are the two biggest. I wouldn't really look at too much for the Giants, and I'm not just saying that to be a hater.
No. I completely agree.
But I think it's mostly those two teams. But then I think we're always in line. There's always a sleeper in the winter meeting. Somebody comes out of nowhere.
Let's go into that a little more. Let's all go around and say, who do we think a sleeper is going into the winter meetings to make some moves?
For me, I go Diamondbacks. I feel like the Diamondbacks are always in for one.
I actually did just see that they're linked to trade for somebody. Oh, never mind. It wasn't someone. It was Jake Myers.
I could totally see them grabbing an arm.
I was trying to remember who it was, but yeah, the Diamondbacks always do something. I like that.
I could totally see them grabbing
Andrew?
an arm.
The Pirates. Actually, they were put on the lane by Pat McAfee.
That's
and
good.
put under fire. by Pat
I do.
McAfee.
I love that. We already talked about the Rays a little bit, so I won't pick the Rays. You know what? As much as I want to see Hunter Green in a Giants uniform, I know it's not going to happen. I'm going to go with the Reds. I think the Reds, they just made the playoffs.
Somehow.
They want to make some moves.
I want to see the A side
I
of
think
people.
the Reds. I think the Reds should be a team to look out for in the winter meetings. I just saw that they are aggressively pursuing Kyle Schwarber.
Everyone is.
Hello.
Yellow.
So
He's not
Reds
going-
never spend money. Well,
he's not going to
he's from
Cincinnati.
Ohio.
Cleveland?
Cleveland isn't pursuing him.
But
I
Cleveland's
just
Ohio.
read he's from Ohio and he's very open to the idea of coming back to his hometown.
He's open to the idea of $500 million.
He's not getting that much money. He's gonna get a
The
two.
the
He's getting
Taliban
a
could offer him
two
$500
to. He's gonna get a
million.
two to. He's gonna get.
Starting another one, huh?
He's gonna get a 2 to 4 year deal because he's a DH and that's whatever. But I would look out for the Reds. Maybe this is just a little. I talked about them before, but the Marlins.
They're not doing anything.
They're already starting to get ready to sign people. It looks like they're gonna get Fairbanks for their bullpen, which was one of their problems.
First thing he was a Ray.
Yeah, if they get a couple bats and they get a couple things, they have the pitching starting wise. So watch out.
A lot of NL teams. Do we think any AL teams?
The Oakland Athletics.
I don't think so.
The Houston Astros.
I won too, but no.
I could see the Astros for sure.
The Angels.
I don't feel like the Astros are a sleeper though. They're
The
always kind of in.
Rangers.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know about the Astros. I just feel like, but I mean, you can also think because they missed the playoffs.
Yankees lose.
Yeah. You always-
low.
You always got the Yankees.
I think the Chicago White Sox are going to win the World Series this year.
I could see the Royals making a move too.
Yeah, they're already in talks with your boy.
Our boy
Brendan
Brendan
Donovan.
Donovan.
So I don't know. Yeah, I like the Royals. I said we already talked about them, but I think the Rays are my sleeper team. Make some
Raiders scrapped the
moves.
second.
I think my Rays are my sleeper team to make some moves. They're in the pitching market right now for some like kind of mid-tier arms, but that's all they really need because they're the Rays. They just signed Cedric Mullins, like we just said. So
Is McClanahan coming back?
yeah, he is. So they have McClanahan, they have Rasmussen, they have. I think they're in talks for either Eflin or someone else to be like that middle of the rotation guy.
Eflin's too old.
Well, the Rays always find a way to make people at least solid enough. So
Yeah.
and then of course they have Caminero. They have
Junior.
yeah.
Walter Franco.
Yeah, I mean, they have young talent. I think if they add a couple pieces, they could do something. I just skipped over it.
Extremely young talent, in fact.
Yeah. I think that's a little preview.
Nice.
Yeah. And now we're going to talk about the NBA on Friday, but for like 2 seconds, I want to get you guys info. Where do you think Giannis is going to go?
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
I think if the Bucks are, when it comes near late January, early February, if they're in contention for a play-in spot, he's going to stay. Either way, he's going to leave at the end of the year. But I think he's going to be gone like as soon as like next month. I think he's going to go to the Raptors. I think they could trade R.J. Barrett, Sanjay Mamukhalashvili, and Grady Dick. That'd be a pretty good pairing. That's a good trade for Giannis. Maybe some picks too, or the Hawks.
Let's make it a 3-team trade with the Hornets, 4-team trade with the Hornets and Cavs, and put Lonzo and Grady Dick on the Hornets with LaMelo, so then we can have Dick and Balls on the same team.
I see some people saying he might go to the Warriors. Apparently the Knicks
That's not going to happen. We have no payroll.
pod sucks.
Yeah, we need to trade him, but not for you.
Apparently they mentioned this in the offseason, and then the Knicks try to go get Giannis in the offseason.
That was going to be my pick.
So that could be something.
I
but
think it's the
we'll
Knicks.
talk about this more Friday. I just wanted to hear what you guys. If you could give one prediction right now, where would Giannis
Yeah,
go?
I'll go cold. I'll go Knicks.
Warm. I'm gonna go Knicks.
You guys both going Knicks?
Okay, you know what? I don't want the Knicks anymore.
I'm gonna go with the Hawks. It's because the Hawks, they're in win now
I saw
mode.
that.
They already have the Bucks picks. I think it'd be cool
Now, here's my question.
with Trae Young and Giannis on the same team.
Well, no, here's my question. If you do that, you probably add Trae Young in that trade. They're not getting rid of
No,
Jalen Johnson. They're
I
not
think
getting rid
they
of
would-
Dyson Daniels. Those are look at what they did without Trae. They were winning.
Yeah.
You would rather have Giannis with those guys than Trae with those guys. So they'd probably just put Trae in that package.
I mean, I think they would trade Jalen Johnson. Like, if you get Giannis for
Then
Jalen
there's-
Johnson straight up. I mean, I'm saying if that happens,
No. That's
They
stupid.
both won't play.
That's
They both
stupid.
won't play.
It'll
Both the
be
same
like
position.
what happened when Lillard came to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I think it's better if you take Trae Young off of that team and put Giannis on that team instead of having both of them together. It just doesn't look good to me. Now, the one thing we cannot let happen, do not let Giannis go on the Spurs. Because
Giannis
they
and
would be
Wemby?
better than the Thunder.
I would like to see Giannis go to the Thunder. That would be pretty cool.
Shut up.
I mean, I don't know who they would trade.
I just want to see the NBA crumble.
I want to see no one else win forever.
I don't think
Forever.
the Thunder would blow up their whole young core for Giannis.
No.
I'd like to see Giannis go to Magic. That'd be pretty cool.
For who?
Paulo.
They wouldn't do that. So you have to think about
No. Paulo,
what teams would do.
Paulo, Black, and some other people.
We'll get
That's
into
a
the
good way to
NBA
end.
On Friday.
We'll
That
get
is
into
a
the
good way
NBA
to
Friday.
With the NBA Cup preview and just a little power ranking
Some
update.
game picks for college football
NFL,
and
football.
the NFL.
Maybe some college basketball.
Maybe some
I know-
college basketball.
I know Michigan State plays Duke.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
we'll
huge
sprinkle it
game.
in there, a little sprinkle. But yeah, that'll do it here at No Star Sports. I'm Will.
I'm Noah.
I'm Andrew.
Thank you for listening.